Hey everybody, Earl here from Mindful Marketer, and this is talking about business engine optimization. So, the other videos I made in the past, sometimes they talk about, different SEO structures or different everything else, but we actually do things here over an organization. So we do a lot of marketing work for you guys where we show you up on number one of Google, but the other thing is we actually take apart and rip apart the business as a whole. So this is business engine optimization. So this is from one of our real clients. I blurred out their name so we can't see who it is, but they were expecting a rough estimate of about $3 million in revenue, right? So current revenues sit around $3 million. What we did was we actually ended up finding an extra $7 million for them using our deep dive 40 system, and finding more in just spaces in their business where they weren't being as effective as they could be, right? And so what I want to stress here is that these weren't gigantic changes, but the changes result in a gigantic number, right? So we literally found $7 million for them, pushing them to past the $10 million mark, pushing them from a $3 million company to an $11 million company. And what I want to stress really hard here is this picture: small hinges, small hinge, big door. A small hinge will waive that big door. So that's $7 million we found for this client. Came from really, really small changes. So getting more appointments, an upsell, a downsell, a cross sell, a joint venture, right? If you take a look at these numbers here, you'll see that there's a 1% growth here, a 4% growth here, an 8% growth here, a 12%, a 14%. Nothing earth shattering, nothing life changing. But when you add up all these little small numbers and all these little small changes, what ends up happening is something magical, right? And the biggest change from business comes from doing the small things correctly, repeatedly over time, right? And one of these best examples I'll talk about in a later video, where we talk about the small mom and pop shop that actually fired their daughter for just not saying the words, "Would you like fries with that?" Right? I mean, you think, why would you fire your kid over that? I'll explain that to you and show you the math in a later video, but it adds up from all these little numbers that you see here. So back to the beginning, business engine optimization. We can do this for you guys. So there are a couple people who we run into that, you might not have the budget for marketing. What if we could just find you the budget, right? And our claim to fame is for any operational business that's already working, already existing, already making money, we can typically find at least $100,000 in anywhere from an hour to hour and a half. And we do those for free. We'll help you find the money. And then if you'd like us to help, that's where we can come in. That's where our services kick in. So if that's something of interest to you guys, give us a shout, let us know. And hopefully we can optimize your business and find you guys more money that you didn't even know you had. Thanks for watching.